Okay, hello everyone. Today we are going to start a chapter real number, that is first chapter of class 10th mathematics book. Okay, so basically I think you have read in class 9 a chapter number system, that is your first chapter in class 9. So in that chapter you have read what are rational number, what are irrational number, and what are the condition be having a rational number. So first of all, the what is rational number we are discussing it. So what is a rational number? Here we denote rational number with that will be equals to the form of p by q. Okay. Basically, rational number are those number which are in the form of p by q. Okay. And we have one more condition that q not equal to 0. So basically, we have two conditions that the number will be in the form of p by q and both the p and q are integers. Both are integers and q not equal to 0. Okay, when these two conditions satisfy, then our number will be rational number. Okay, and we are if we are going to irrational number. Okay, there are two types of number, real number, that are rational and irrational. Okay, basically we have rational or we have irrational. Okay, so basically we are going that what are irrational number. So we have a number like 1.75. Okay, we have this number 1.75. We can convert it into p by q form like this. We remove the decimal and put 100 below. Okay, so this is in the form of p by q, that is 175 by 100. Okay, so this is in the form of p by q, or we can say that both are integer, like p and we have condition that p and q both are integer and q not equal to 0. Here the both the condition are fulfilled. Okay, so basically this number is rational number, but we have a number like this 1.7582 like this. This is not ending and going on like this. We don't know what the number next. Okay, so just going on. So we have these numbers. Okay, these are not repeating after decimal place. These all are not same, just any number. We have 756823343 and going on. So these numbers are not repeating after decimal place. These numbers are not repeating or not terminating. Okay, this number after decimal place, it is not non-terminating. Okay, and non-repeating. So basically we have a condition for irrational number. We if a number that is if a number that is non-terminating. Okay, non-terminating, that will not ending, and we have a number that is non-repeating. The when these two conditions satisfy, then we have a number is irrational number. Okay, we can say that number is irrational. But if we have a number like this 1.333 and 3 going on. Okay, so basically we can write this in the form like this 1.3 bar. Okay, if we are taking a bar on the repeating number, then it means the number we have not to write again and again the 3. Okay, we just have to put a bar on repeating number. Okay, if the repeating number is 75, when we put the bar on 75. Okay, so basically uh, we have a number like 1.333. This is non-terminating. Okay, but this is repeating. When we have a number like this non-terminating repeating number, then we can say that this is a rational number. Okay, we have also proved this one in class 9th. Okay, so basically I am going to give you some uh, class 9's your questions and some examples. Okay, So first of all, we know that what are rational number, what are irrational number, and you know that what are integers. Integer are basically those number. Integer are basically those number which have a decimal place with zero. Okay. So if we have a number like 1.0, this is integer. We have a number 2.0, this is integer. When our decimal place is zero, we can say that this is an integer. Okay. It can be positive, it can be negative. Or one more thing, that if we have a zero, what is this? Basically, zero is a negative and positive integer both, because we when we add, okay, I give you some example like this. When we add 2 plus 0, this will come out to be 2. Or when we subtract 2 minus 0, this will come out to be again. Okay. So 0 never effect on addition or subtraction. So we take 0 as both positive and negative integer. Okay. So we are taking both as positive and negative integer. And what are integer? The integer are those number which have decimal place is 0. Okay, like this 2.0, 3.0, or we can say, we have not to say like this 2.0. We have to say just 2. Okay, 3. The number that have not any decimal place, or we can say that number that have decimal place 0, are integers. Okay, it can be positive, it can be negative. So we have two types of integer, in positive and negative. Okay. And we have read that what are rational number. Rational number are basically uh, in the form of p by q, or we can say that p and q are integers and q not equal to 0. These are the condition for rational number. And what are irrational number? Irrational number are those number that are non-terminating, non-repeating. Okay. So those number that are non-terminating or non-repeating are irrational number. And some number like root 2, root 3, these are also irrational number, because when we have a number that is in square root, and the number that is in square root is not a perfect square. Okay, like we are having a root 4, this will come out to be 2. Okay, so basically 2 by 1 is a rational number. Okay, 2 by 1 is a rational number because it is in the form of p by q, and 2 and 1 are integers, and 1 is not 0. We have condition that q not equal to 0, and here it will be fulfilled. Okay, but we have a number like root 2, root 3, root 5, root 6, root 7, all these. Okay, so when we have having all these numbers in root, then we can say these are irrational. Okay, when we have a number in square root and that number is not perfect square, so basically we can say that these numbers are irrational. Okay, everyone clear? So now this is our introduction part. We will start the next Euclid division lemma in next lecture. Okay, so thank you everyone. We are starting the again in next lecture.